Hello everybody, this is OpenWorldAddict here, and today I am coming to you with a new series that I'm going to be doing called The Best Lost Sectors of Destiny 2. So, a few months ago, I wanted to do this for a while, but a few months ago I wasn't able to do any videos, so I put together, I spent hours streaming it. I did a review of tons of lost sectors, and I created a spreadsheet where I reviewed all of them, and then from that spreadsheet I came down with my top 10, and I actually posted my top 10 lost sectors and top 5 strikes on Reddit. I'm not going to share that Reddit thread until the end of the series because I don't want to ruin the surprise for you with what's on top of the list. But I will show you the I will have the link to the spreadsheet that I created for this list down below. And so let me go into very quickly how I reviewed the lost sectors. So first I went through every single lost sector from the base game and from all the DLC, and I gave them a rating, an A through F rating. And what I used to determine that rating was 4 things: the number of rooms in the lost sector, how many things you had to get through to get to the boss at the end. I enjoy ones more that are longer because there's more you're doing in there. So that was one of the, and the more rooms that there was in the lost sector, the higher rating it got for that category. The next category was platforming. Was there platform challenges in the lost sector itself, not just to get into the lost sector? And because that is one of the big things that draws me to Destiny 2, the platforming challenges, and I really like platforming, and so having platforming in the lost sector gives it a higher rating than lost sectors that don't have platforming at all. And then there is the challenge factor, which is kind of iffy because it depends on how powerful you are. It depends on your skill level. There's a lot of things that depend on the challenge, but definitely more challenging lost sectors got rated higher. And then the last thing, was there an easy exit? Was there a way to quickly leave the lost sector without having to backtrack through the entire thing? And those that had an easy exit had a higher rating than those that did not have a easy exit. So after I reviewed all the lost sectors and gave them all a rating from A to F, I then took there were 8 lost sectors that got an A rating, and a number of them that got a B rating. So I took all the ones that got an A rating, and what I thought were the best of the ones that got a B rating, and I've compiled them into another list, another sheet in that document. You see, if you go to the document, you'll see there's two sheets. Sheet 2 takes those 10 A and B lost sectors, and then I rank them from 1 to 10 based on atmosphere, environmental storytelling, and tension. And so those is what I used to determine these top 10. So with all that out of the way, what I'm going to do is each video will be one lost sector at a time, starting with number 10 and going down number 1 from not the worst, but the lowest on the list, which is, and then slowly climbing up to the best of the best. And so how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna go into the world. We're gonna start not near the entrance to the lost sector, but at the hub of the world, which is where the NPCs exist. You should always go into, if you're going to do lost sectors, you should always try to get some bounties for that world. So I'm gonna start from there, and then we're gonna travel to the lost sector, go into it, fight through it, defeat its boss, gain its loot, and then afterwards I'll try to quickly explain in like its review, like what it got and stuff like that, how it ranked to all the criteria that I had. So with all that said and done, I know that was a lot to cover. We are going to start with number 10, the best lost sector. Well, one more thing. After I'm all done with this, I am going to go through some honorable lost sectors that get honorable mentions. Anyway, so we are going to lost sector that is called Shipyard AWO 43. This is in the Tangled Shore. It is a Forsaken DLC lost sector. Forsaken DLC opened up these two zones, Tangled Shore and Dreaming City. So you need the Forsaken DLC to get to this lost sector. So the Shipyard AWO 43 is in right over here. You see it just slightly illuminating in the Jetsam of Saturn. And we're going to start in Thief's Landing, which is where you get access to the Spider, the NPC that has all the bounties. So we're going to do that. We're going to land, go to Spider, get maybe a few bounties, 1 or 2 bounties, and then we're going to go, because we're not going to spend a lot of time here, and we're going to travel to the Shipyard AWO 43 in the Jetsam. Let's go, let's do it. I've already traveled to the Tangled Shore area, so I don't have to spend any time going through space traveling there. Most of that is loading zones, loading screen. And so, let's get into it. Okay, so, here's where you start. Spider is over here. I'm gonna get onto my vehicle just to avoid fighting enemies right now. And the spider is down here. I'm gonna try to jump across to speed. How long it takes me to get there. And I'm gonna come here and select one of these Tangle Shore bounties. These reset every day. Fallen, Cabal, Decision Kills. Let's do Hive because we're gonna be fighting. It's a Hive. I think it's a Fallen Lost Sector. So let's do the Fallen.
Very good.
And we'll get the Precision Kills.
Very good.
And that's all.
Until we
There are other lost sectors in this zone, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing them today. So... Anyway... Let's leave. There's some event going on, let's just ignore it. I got a bright engine. Let's head to Shipyard. AWO 43 in the Jetson of Saturn. Here we are in the Jetson of Saturn. And you head down over here, you can avoid most of the enemies, and here's the entrance to the Lost Sector. Okay. Here we are, Shipyard AW0, 43 Lost Sector. This is, you can see, it's gonna be where the end fight is. Let's head this way. Let's see. Oh, I died. Trying to back away from those. That'll happen. Where did it put me? What power do I have? Okay, I have my Void Walker power. Good. Oh, it put me all the way back here. I hate those things. Especially since they take a long time to damage. Grab this, that's power ammo, I'm probably gonna need it. Oh. And I died again. There's a little too many holes in this area, and so trying to back away from the enemies, it's too easy to fall into one of the holes. I need to limit how many enemies to target me at once, so that I can focus on one enemy at a time. Where are you? Come on. There you are. There's one more. There you are. There's another one. And he got away, it looks like. Where are you? There you are. They use some kind of cloaking field, which is annoying. Stop hiding from me. Stop hiding. Can't reach you. I have to find another way to... There you go. That was dangerous. That could have blown up in my face. Okay, I have enough power ammo. Let's pick up this ammo. And then here's the final arena. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop in to activate it, and then I'm gonna drop out so that I can get some cover over here. Let me jump out. Here we go. Jump out. Yeah. Oh shit! I missed. I have my super ability. I would like to get a chance to use it, so... And yeah, that's it. Took out the enemy. Now I just have to find... Took out the boss. Now I just need to find the rest of the enemies. Oh, come on. Okay, that's it. So, that's the lost sector. Let's grab the loot. And now before we leave, let's talk about the lost sector. So this is a pretty neat lost sector. It does feel like a shipyard. This area, in fact, to go to sheet 1. So, on my list of lost sectors, this lost sector gets a B rating. It was one of the lost sectors that got a B rating. There are a total of 3 lost sectors for you to fight, 3 rooms to fight through in this lost sector. There is as you can see, there is platforming. There's platforming here. There's platforming in the caves, and so there is definitely platforming, and that's boosted the boosted it up. It is a challenge. It is a challenge for me. I still found it a challenge, as you can see. So it is challenging. And there is an easy exit. Now, the reason why I got a B is because even though there's platforming here, there's really no platforming challenges. Nothing that I, like jumping across is just jumping, not real platforming. And so, even though there is platforming, so to say, I gave it a no under platforming because I felt there were no platforming challenges. And so, because of that, I gave it a B. If I had to climb up here from the caves, then while trying to avoid enemy fire, then that might have been something else. But overall, it's still a great lost sector. And so it has great atmosphere, which there's not a lot of tension. It is a challenge, but there's not a lot of tension. And there's a lot of enjoyment to storytelling. Basically, it feels like a shipyard. It feels as its namesake, and that gets a few high points. But overall, there was a lot of lost sectors that I feel were a lot better than this. I mean, yeah, they're a lot better than this. So anyway, that's gonna be it for Shipyard AWO number 10, Lost Sector, The Best of Destiny 2. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you join me for the next one. If you want to know when the next one comes, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you know when the video goes live. If you liked the video and wanted to share it with others, hit that like button. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you some other time. Next time. Have a great day, everyone. This is OpenWorldAddict out.